What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mike D. Welcome back to the channel. It's 2025. We got the NFL football season upon us, less than a week before the Dallas Cowboys and the Eagles play. I'm ready to go. I'm feeling really good about this season. Not really. And the reason why, the Michael Parsons trade. Imagine that. Now, I know I've said that the Cowboy Nation have a lot of delusional fans, but obviously I'm an idiot as well, because I would have never ever thought that the Dallas Cowboys would have traded away a talented player like Michael Parsons. It's just no way. And we drafted him. Typically, when the Cowboys draft a player, a good player, that player is normally a Cowboy for life. I mean, we're going to pay that player. We know Jerry goes through these antics where when our star players, it's time to get them paid, we go through all these negotiations, and at the 11th hour, he go ahead and pay them. We don't do that with our non-star players. For instance, Terrence Steele. I mean, he's a turnstile, and we just hand him $88 million, no negotiations, no nothing. But with our star players, we do that. So what I've always been told is how you predict what somebody's going to do is what they've done in the past. And then, we do stocks that way, a lot of stuff. That's how you predict the outcomes of things. And Jerry didn't do that. I mean, what he normally does, he totally went against that. So, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. And I lay this all on right at the feet of Jerry Jones, because basically the worst part to me is you didn't trade him to an NFC team, a team in your conference, the Green Bay Packers, the Pack Rats, I call them, a team that came in here 2 years ago and mollywopped you on your home field in the playoffs, a team that's pretty much always been a thorn in our side, the Dez Bryant cat, tons of stuff, 2016 Dak, stopping us from getting, past the playoffs. The Green Bay Packers, that is, I don't understand. Guys, I'm hurt. I know y'all see this bed behind me. Say, why has he got that bed back there? Because that's where I've been for the last couple of days. I've been sick to my stomach. Behind this, it doesn't make sense. It kind of feels to me like the Jimmy Jerry deal, where you didn't got outside of the realm of football, and now your personal feelings are involved. You could tell because you could see the personal attacks coming, from both sides. So, once you do that, then you probably can't get a deal made. And I think that's what ultimately happened here. But it's a perfect example for me, for expressing that the owner shouldn't be the GM. Love Jerry as an owner. I mean, Cowboys, $13 billion, whatever it is, heads above every other team. I mean, he's a marketing genius. I give that to him. A football mind, he's not. If that had been a real GM in that position, they would have got that deal done. You don't let a player like Micah Parsons go. Basically, people are saying it's like the Luka trade. I mean, I had no problem with the Luka trade. I thought we was getting, good for good. I mean, Luka averaged 20-some points. He was a defensive liability, but Anthony Davis was averaging 20-some points, and then he was good on defense. So I didn't have an issue with that. And, my brother Wayne used to tell me, he was like, okay, well, it'll be a good trade if Anthony Davis stay healthy, and then of course he come in and get injured, but that's something totally different. This right here, I mean, I'm stunned. I'm shocked. I literally put the house on it. So if one of you guys ride to Dallas and see me under one of the bridges down there, you're going to know why I'm there, because I literally put the house on it. I would have never, ever thought that something like this would happen, but it did. I mean, people told me, and obviously I'm an idiot because I didn't believe it. I'm not delusional, but I am an idiot, probably. I probably shouldn't go that far with it, but I mean, it shocked and stunned almost everybody. So, I don't get it. Just, why not just pay the man? Again, I think personal feelings got involved, and there we are. Micah Parsons also blamed for this as well because Micah Parsons deal he signed with Green Bay was 4 years, 188 million with 136 million guaranteed. The Cowboys offered him more guaranteed money than that, but it was for 5 years rather than 4 years. So the contract was 202 million for 5 years. However, Micah Parsons would have made more money still here because that was only a 7 million a year difference. I think it was something like that. But Micah Parsons would have made more money here because Texas don't have state taxes. Wisconsin does. Micah Parsons would have to pay state taxes if he lived there and played for the Green Bay Packers. Even if he don't live there, then they have something called a jock tax, where he will still have to pay the state taxes in Wisconsin for playing for the Green Bay Packers. So, example, Micah Parsons signed a $44 million signing bonus plus $1.7 million annual salary, which is $45.17 million. His net pay is only $25 million for the 2025 season, and that's probably going to be every season going forward. But the Dallas Cowboys, he was going to make more money, no state taxes here, than with the endorsement he was going to get as being a Dallas Cowboy. And I don't claim to be the smartest person in the world, but it would have made more sense for me for him to stay here. But there was other stuff coming up with Micah Parsons' podcast. He's not practicing hard enough and being a leader on the field, and yada yada yada. Kind of the same stuff with Luka. Luka overweighted. And that all comes out once something nasty like this goes down. So it kind of got away from football and got into this personal stuff, and then here we are. So I don't understand it. I hated to start this podcast off. The first one for the year, it changed my whole thinking of what I was going to talk about. Threw that totally out of the window. So here we are. I'm sick. So gonna have a special guest on here today. Actually, he's pulling up right now. Eagles fan, Mista Johnson. They say I couldn't get him on here. He hates to come on set with me because he's surrounded by Cowboy stuff. He's a Cowboy hater. He's a Eagles fan. So Mista Johnson will be joining me. Fly, Eagles, fly, fly, Eagles, fly. I say cry, Eagles, cry, but fly, Eagles, fly. So we'll have a good conversation with Mr. Johnson right after this break. We'll take a short break and we'll come right back with Mr. Johnson. All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I have a special guest here. I told you, people say it couldn't happen. I got him here. Mr. Johnson, Eagles fan, Cowboys hater. We all know that. How you feeling today, Mr. Johnson?
Feeling pretty good. Can't wait for the season to start Thursday. Think it's gonna be good.
Okay, well, I just gotta come out and tell you, like right off the bat, before you got here, man, I did a segment. I didn't want to do it sitting right next to an Eagles fan, but I had to get on my soapbox about this Micah Parsons stuff. So we're gonna get into the Dallas Eagles game, but right now I want to jump into this Micah Parsons thing.
Michael asked Jerry for extension a year ago, and Jerry didn't move.
I thought they had a handshake agreement.
No, that was this year.
Okay.
So last year, Michael wanted an extension. He told Jerry it wasn't about the money. He just wanted to be a Cowboy for life. Jerry didn't make a move. He never talked to Michael's agent. Michael wanted to talk to Jerry about extension. That's before all the other guys started getting paid. He told Jerry it wasn't about the money. I want to be a Cowboy for life. So what Jerry decided to do was set up a meeting with Michael about leadership. Wanted to be more vocal on the team.
Right.
Wanted to be more team oriented in the locker room. And in that meeting, the conversation of contract started. And Jerry went to throwing around numbers. And
without his agent.
Without, I'm gonna get to that. And with two grown men, one being 7,852, what my Eagle guys call him. He's about that old Jerry. Have a birthday every month. And Mike only 25. you can negotiate a multi-million-dollar contract with a 25-year-old.
Right.
I mean, there's like my son talking to somebody that's been doing this for over 50 years and trying to negotiate a contract. Well, he don't know the verbiage of the contract.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, even age aside.
So one word in that contract would have screwed everything up. Uh-huh. So Michael asked Jerry to reach out to his agent, and Jerry didn't want to do that.
Right.
And so when he got to the media, Michael was saying, "Hey, we don't have no contract. My agent was not involved." And Jerry said we had a handshake. So a handshake don't do no good when there's an agent involved. The agent is supposed to read the contract, make sure his player is getting the best deal possible. Make sure there's nothing in there dealing with injury, making sure that the verbiage is right, the amount of sacks you get, the amount of quarterback hurries, everything that possibly could be in a contract is in a contract. Mm-hmm. And Michael Parsons wouldn't have knew all that.
Right.
That's why you got an agent. So once that didn't happen, Jerry being Jerry and thinking he can do the same thing he did with Dak, CeeDee Lamb, Emmitt Smith, Herschel Walker, Zach Bond, and everybody else. He do it his way. And those other guys, they came to the table and they played and they didn't argue, they didn't do whatever they did, and at the end he paid them. But he always overpaid.
Yeah.
He waited till the market settled and then he paid.
Right, because he want to know what the market is. But you don't want to overshoot the market.
But he always end up at the tail end of the market and the market passing by.
Right.
And that's happened every single time. And people don't understand, why do you keep doing this? Because Michael Parsons at the time was only going to make about $33 million a year. He was going to make 33. And that's why he said he didn't care about the money, he just wanted to be a Cowboy for life. Mm-hmm. He wasn't worried about that. So when it ended up, I forgot, TJ, one of the Black boys, somebody, one of them got paid, and then somebody else got paid, Myles Garrett. And now the price is up to $40-some, $40 million a year. And Michael Parsons told him, I mean, I'm not worried about the money, Jerry. I just want my agent to be present, and I just want a good contract. And Jerry went to talking about, he's on the contract, and I got him for 2 more years. I can franchise tag him and all this. He just needs to play. What's going to hurt him is not going to hurt me.
So don't you think that kind of plays into my explanation of why a owner shouldn't be a GM? Because then you get into those type of spat with the player. If it's a real GM there, GM don't really get into that part of it.
No, no. The GM is going to constantly be in contact with the agent. Mm-hmm. The GM is only going to talk to the player on a hey, how you doing basis. They don't talk business with players. I mean, and we as fans, we keep forgetting. I mean, we look at these guys out here with helmets on, and all we see is a body, but we forget that these are kids. I mean, some of them 22, 23 years old. I mean, some of them barely can get through college. How do you think they can discuss terms of a contract?
Right.
So that's why they need agents.
My thing about that is, I mean, that's just a $7 million a year difference, but I figure Jerry should have paid it. I mean, there's no excuse for that. But even from a Michael perspective, being that if you're playing in Green Bay, Texas don't have state tax. Mm-hmm. So Green Bay does. So after all the taxes is going to be taken out of Michael, he's only going to net $25 million.
But again, Michael said, "I'm not worried about the money." Yeah. so
it got personal.
You got to take the money out of the equation. Yeah. It became a pissing contest.
See, this is why I put the house on this trade wasn't going to never happen. Because, like I explained, when you predict stuff, you look at what people have been done. That's how people predict stuff. Mm-hmm. What you've done in the past, that kind of predicts what you're going to do in the future, your stock market, all of that. But typically when the Cowboys draft, they love drafting. They don't have their free agency game is trash. They just started kind of messing with free agency a little bit, but they depend on the draft.
You know why the free agency is bad?
They never got involved in it.
Your GM. Your GM is your owner.
Yeah, exactly. So when we draft a good player like Zach Martin and Tyron Smith and whatever, we normally keep those players for life. Just like with Zeke. You see, Zeke got that big contract. Mm-hmm. I would have never ever thought Jerry would have traded Michael Parsons because this is a potential Hall of Fame player.
A lot of potential. He's going to be a Hall of Fame
player. Now, when you go to the draft next year, you're going to be looking for a player like him. And then not only that, you trade him to Green Bay, Lamar.
Yeah.
Green Bay, out of all, you didn't even trade him out of the conference.
Yep. That's the sad part about it.
And Green Bay is the team that's been a thorn in our butt for years.
Yeah.
You know, so that part I couldn't understand.
What, 2 years ago they came here and knocked out other players?
Yeah, they always knock us out.
Yeah, so
Aaron Rodgers knocked us out 3 or 4 times.
So yeah, it's all goes back to Jerry. And as long as Jerry, the GM and the owner, Cowboys is the most marketing team in sporting history.
Yeah.
And that's all Jerry care about.
That's all he care about.
He don't care about winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He care about the team going out there looking good, selling tickets in the regular season, the hype, the jerseys, and all this and that. But when they get time to the Super Bowl, he don't care about that.
All right, man, let's take a look at this, man. I hate to go into this segment here, man. It's Cowboys-Eagles, week 1. Man, we're going to have to come up with a game prediction, man. I mean, first, man, let me just throw this out here. I mean, I'm scared. I mean, you picked the right time to come on our podcast because I'm down right now. I really don't think the Cowboys have enough for the Eagles. It was something interesting. Me and LeMike was talking about it. If you look it up, you'll see that they got Dallas offensive line ranked at number 7. They got us ranked at 18 overall, but they got the offensive line ranked as number 7. I don't see that.
How many games have that offensive line together played?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They looked like trash last year, and I'm asking the question: did I miss, because the season was so bad? Did I miss like the last 4 or 5 games where they really got good? Because I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So that offensive line worried me. Now the defense worried me. Michael Parsons is not there, and then I have no confidence in Trayvon Diggs. Yeah. And Trayvon Diggs and Michael Parsons, Parsons was partners.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Eagles, and I'm gonna give you a score: 35-17. I'm just being honest.
You being light.
Hey, this real talk, no cap, man. I gotta spit it out there like it is. So 35-17.
We'll go with Michael Parsons. We'll look at the game last year. We'll look at Michael Parsons. I don't know the number, but I don't think, if one, maybe he had a sack. And I'm talking about in both games. Right. Not just one. I'm talking about both games. Against Lane Johnson on the right side, he's never had a sack.
Right.
He's never had a sack. With Michael Parsons out the game, the pressure from the Cowboys defensive line goes down significantly. So
is the new guy we just got, Carter? What's his name, Carter?
The one y'all got from Packers?
Yeah, from the Packers.
He's supposed to be a run stopper. So he's playing in the middle, DT.
Right.
So he's not on the edges. So
we got a young edge right now.
So one thing about Philly, Philly got a big offensive line.
And defensive line. Let's not leave that out.
so they whole line is big.
Yeah.
So without Michael Parsons on that edge, with Lane Johnson on the right side, never needed help. They did give him a lot of help on the left side. So without Michael Parsons there, there's no help. So the guards can play. The center is free to play. And Jalen is, I mean, he can see whatever he wants to see because he's going to have the time.
Right.
So now it goes to how the Cowboys want to play. Do they want to do what Kansas City did in the Super Bowl and go to stop Saquon? And let Jalen Hurts cook you with AJ and Devontae?
I don't even think we got the personnel to do it.
That's what I'm saying, because I don't think so either. And then Jahad Dotson just came on. Last year was his first year. I think 2 weeks before the season started, we got him from the Redskins, which is a first-round pick. He's not just a guy we picked up. He was a first-round pick. So he played big in the Super Bowl. He's playing good in the preseason. So you're gonna have a three-headed monster on the passing game. If they want to try to stop Saquon, if they try to stop the passing game, nobody's gonna stop Saquon. So Michael Parsons was the X factor. Trayvon, his game to me was he was a route jumper.
Right. And he turned Bland into the same thing.
They can't play man to man. They can't play man to man. They can play zone because they both used to play wide receiver. They can play zone. So when they participate when they think the ball is going, they're gonna drop their route, lead a man, and that's how they get most of their interceptions.
Right.
So
they get most of their burns too.
But one on one, AJ Brown they cannot hold. One on one, Devontae they can't hold. And now with the emergence of Dotson, they're not gonna be able to hold him across the middle of the field.
Yeah.
So, man, in your offense, Jalen Carter, one of your guys on your offensive line, which is a rookie. Time he got to the Cowboys, he went to talk smack about Jalen Carter.
I was gonna bring that up to you because he said he used to make him cry.
And everybody in Philadelphia already said that's the worst mistake he can make in his life. Okay. He already said he's looking for him. Okay. He said he's looking for him. So it's gonna be a long day. So if I had to predict the score,
well, that means you already picked the Eagles. So
I'm picking the Eagles. That's funny, man. If I had to predict,
I ain't gonna even say who's gonna win it. We already know who's gonna win it.
But then let me go back to put the caveat on it. Okay, Thursday night, opening game of the season. All eyes on the game. The Eagles dropped their Super Bowl banner.
Mm-hmm. Though some teams have lost in that situation.
But we talking about Philadelphia with the most hostile crowd in the world.
You got that right.
That game is going to be electrified until halftime.
Yeah, until halftime.
But Super Bowl banner drop. All the other Cowboy players and fans been talking.
I want to hear the score.
It might be a 50 burger.
Okay.
It's going to be 40. Now, being in the first game of the season, and everything, the wheels are turning, they might. But once they settle in, people are going to be shocked, man. I'm telling you. People are going to be shocked what the Eagles are going to do this year.
My question was going to be to you. Lamar, just imagine if Dallas win that game, though. Just imagine it.
It will be a big letdown.
It's going to be a big letdown.
If that game is close, if that game is within 7 points, you're going to see what Philly fans can really do.
No, I think they'll be happy as long as y'all win.
Oh, no. If that game is close, Philly fans are going to be booing. I mean, from the way the teams are set up, like I said, from Michael Parsons, losing Michael Parsons, this game should be, it should be in Vegas, Eagles by 20. In Vegas, it should be.
Guarantee you it ain't going to be that.
It wasn't there when they played Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm not saying they're not going to put it on because I have no confidence in this team right now. Playing a team like Philly, but you know, I still see a few wins on the calendar. So Eagles to win. Both of us pick the Eagles to win. What about the NFC East, man? And I asked this question is because, you know, over the last 20 years it's been Philly, Dallas. I think you might sneak Washington or the Giants in every now and then, but it's pretty much been Philly, Dallas. So if no one has won it back to back and over the last 20 years. Washington is on the come up. I like Jaden Daniels. A lot of people love him. I look at Jaden Daniels like he did what C.J. Stroud did when he came into the league first year. Played well, this, that, and other, but I just don't see Washington. I mean, they got some players over there, but they might whoop us this year, but I still don't think they're good enough to beat Philly. They got y'all one time last year, didn't they?
Yeah, when Jalen Hurts got hurt.
Yeah.
I think we was up by 17. And
they came back.
Jalen Hurts got hurt. They came back. It was at the last second throw.
So having said that, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Dallas, but is Philly going to win the NFC East this year and be the first team to win back to back in the NFC East over 20-some years?
I think so. And the reason I say that, Washington right now is full gold. So, like you mentioned about C.J. Stroud, Dak first year started, what did the Cowboys go?
Aaron Rodgers put us out. Remember that pass? That was 2016.
Right. But what was your record?
13-3.
Okay.
Something like that. 13-3 or 13-4.
Okay.
Like that.
Jalen Hurts first year as a starter, he was. I think we got beat by somebody out the playoffs, but he had a really, really good record. Kyler Murray, first year at Arizona, really good record.
Mm-hmm.
So Jalen Daniels is just doing what every quarterback doing. When you get in the league, there's no film.
Yep.
So coaches don't know how to coach you. They don't have time to study you because they're getting ready for next week.
Mm-hmm.
So you get them a whole year of film. Now these coaches got the off season to look at you, study your habits. If I blitz you right, you do this. If I blitz you left, you do this.
Mm-hmm.
If we blitz you up the middle, you do this. So now they got all the film on you. So I think he will still be good.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
He's a good accurate passer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he got good mobile legs. But him being, he didn't get that the way he was to halfway through the season.
Mm-hmm.
Now he didn't start the whole season off doing that.
Right.
He got good, but when he played us in the playoffs, you got to remember we put a 40 break on him.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know.
And he was human.
Yeah.
Because Vic found his weaknesses and took them away from him.
Expose him. Yeah.
He did the same thing Bill Belichick did. He said, "You're not gonna beat me. Let somebody else beat us."
I'm with you on that. I think the Eagles will finally break through and do the back-to-back thing in the NFC East, and hopefully after that, look like we're gonna be down for a while. Maybe they can switch us out of the NFC East.
Well, y'all got two. Then y'all had to face Houston then.
Yeah. But again, I agree. NFC East Eagles, they're gonna double up this year. If they don't, I'll be shocked. But
it had to be somebody that get hurt real bad and not able to come back. But I think they will.
Yeah.
And man, I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood. We got a hard schedule, but I think we can go undefeated.
I don't think y'all going undefeated, but y'all gonna do some good.
I didn't say we were. I said I think. Because everybody we playing, we beat most of them last year.
And you're lucky. Like I said, you didn't caught me at a good time because I'm agreeing with you most of the stuff. There should be some argument going on in here, but right now, I mean, I gotta tell it like it is, man. It's the truth. So that's pretty much what it is. So having said that, y'all coming out of the East, from your opinion, who do you think coming out of the y'all coming out the NFC? Who coming out the AFC? In your opinion? Looking for Super Bowl teams. Who you think gonna be there? Obviously Philly.
I don't think nobody can beat Pat. I don't think nobody over there can beat Pat. Lamar can't beat him.
So you think
Josh can't beat him.
Kansas City will be back versus Philly?
I think Kansas City will be back. Yeah.
I don't know why Lamar, but I think Buffalo is due one. But Buffalo come close to beating them. They always come close, and they gotta eventually break through one time.
It's gonna be hard.
They may not, but I think Buffalo is due for one. And then I also think, like on the NFC side, Detroit is dangerous to me.
Detroit is. It's hard to say about Detroit.
I'm scared when we play Detroit. They're so unpredictable, and it can be 4th and 7, and they can be on their own 30, and they'll go for it.
And that's what messes them up.
They won a lot of games.
That's what messed them up. I'm trying to figure out what messed them up last year.
Aiden got hurt. No, that was it last year?
Who beat them? Washington? Washington beat them because we had to play Washington. Because we were looking forward to playing them.
They did some trick plays that game.
Yeah, but
when Washington beat them,
they don't have no defense. And a couple of defense players was hurt.
Aiden?
more than 8. I think they both of their starting corner was hurt. I think the safety was hurt.
Yeah.
But you can't go for the whale all the time. I mean, other teams, I mean, they get paid too. I mean, you can get away with that sometimes, but it's gonna come back to bite you. And don't let it bite you when it costs you the most. And that's what it did. I mean, I don't even know if they still got the head coach or not.
Yeah.
So if they got the head coach, I don't believe them. I mean, the players love him.
Yeah.
The players love him.
I call him Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what he looked like to me. And he's from Texas.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell.
You got to know when to fold sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, field goal just better than a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're gonna get in there, but they just scare me. That's a team that scare me, man. But I think y'all got a chance of being there. I think Buffalo is due one. Buffalo is due one to me. Buffalo or Baltimore.
I just don't think Buffalo has enough pieces around Josh Allen.
Maybe not. But they do one.
Because they don't have Stephon Diggs no more.
Oh.
So who do they got?
I don't know. They were still right there last year.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I thought if Kansas City had to play Buffalo in Buffalo rather than Kansas City, I thought Buffalo would have won that game.
They probably would in Buffalo. That's why home field advantage is so important.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. It's gonna be hard because Kansas City gonna have a pretty tough schedule, but the AFC, once you get past Buffalo, Kansas City, and Baltimore, Bengals, they don't have no defense. They all right, but the rest of the teams they suck.
Yeah.
So
it'll be interesting to see. We got a long season to take a look at it, but again, the Eagles they got a chance of getting back, so I won't doubt that. All right, let's pull up the schedules. We'll pull up the Cowboys schedule first. Let's take a quick look at that, and then we'll see can we determine what the record going to be at the end of the season. Looking at the Cowboys schedule, I'm gonna call it out first. I'll tell you the wins and losses, and then you can tell me your wins and losses. We'll come up with a record. So, Philadelphia.
Well, we know that.
I'm gonna say no. That's an L. We're gonna beat the Giants.
We are playing at home.
Yeah, versus the Giants, so at home. We're gonna beat the Giants both times. Chicago, I think we'll beat them. I think they're giving Chicago way too much credit. We're gonna lose against Green Bay.
Who's Chicago quarterback?
Caleb Williams. He ain't did nothing.
No.
Ain't did a thing. New York again, so I say that's.
What did you say about Green Bay?
We're gonna lose.
Okay.
Carolina will beat them. Washington, I think we're gonna split with Washington this year. We're playing this game in Dallas, so I'm gonna call that one.
That's 325.
I think we'll beat Denver.
I don't think y'all will beat Washington. I don't think y'all will beat Denver. They don't got good defense.
We're gonna beat Denver. Arizona, I'm gonna call that a L. We always lose against Arizona.
I think y'all will beat them this year.
I doubt it. Las Vegas, we're gonna beat them. Philly, that's another X. Kansas City, X. Detroit, X. Minnesota, I think we're gonna beat Minnesota here. The Rams here, I think we'll beat them here.
Oh hell no!
I think so.
We ain't got nothing about the whole Cooper Cup.
New York here. So I'm saying they're gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 6.
Oh hell no!
11 and 6 is what I got. What you got?
I don't think y'all gonna beat the Rams. It's gonna be hard to beat Minnesota. What did you put for Detroit?
That's an L for us.
Yeah. Man, I'm really thinking. I don't know about the Giants. I'll leave the Giants the way it is. I'm gonna give y'all Arizona.
Okay, so you're giving us Arizona.
I don't trust Kyler Murray at all.
You're gonna give us New York. You're taking Philly over us. What about Chicago?
Yeah, I don't know. And that's here, right? Now y'all hate Chicago. And that's in September. It ain't cold. Man. Mm, it's gonna be a flip up. I'll give it to y'all. It's gonna be a toss up, but I'll give it to y'all.
And I'm sure you got us losing against Green Bay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the other New York, Carolina,
Yeah, y'all can beat Carolina.
and then they go Washington. You say Washington gonna beat us, right? This at Dallas.
Mm,
I think we're gonna split with them this year.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how they're gonna be playing the first beginning of the season. That's the only reason that I might give y'all that one. Cause I don't know.
All right, Denver. You said we're gonna lose against Denver,
I
right?
think y'all lose this Denver.
And then
And then
Arizona.
that's in Denver. You know,
That's
the
in
Denver, the temperature and the altitude and all
Yeah.
that changes.
So you gave us Arizona. What
Yeah,
about Las Vegas? I haven't seen them do anything.
I ain't never seen them do nothing.
Mm-mm. So I give us that one. We're gonna lose against y'all. Kansas City lost. Detroit lost. What about Minnesota? You're not giving us Minnesota either.
Y'all playing Minnesota here.
Here.
Both dome teams. Man, Jefferson a beast, bro. But I think they changed quarterbacks.
Yeah, they had Sam Darnold last year.
Oh, that's gonna be a toss up too. I don't know. December night game. Y'all don't want to lose at home. I give y'all that one.
Okay. And you said we're gonna lose against the Rams.
Yeah, I
Right?
don't think y'all can beat the Rams.
And then
Rams good, man. Rams tell you. The Rams almost knocked us out of the playoff.
I know Matthew Stafford can do some good stuff. So you're not gonna give us the other Washington at
No, it
Washington.
wasn't no.
And then we'll beat New York. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're 9 and 8. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't think y'all gonna win 10 games. I don't think it will. If Michael Parsons was there, I give y'all 10 or 11.
Okay, let's pull up the Philly schedule and I'm gonna run through mine right quick. So y'all have us. I give y'all that one. Kansas City. I'm gonna call it a loss.
What?
At Kansas City.
What?
At Kansas City. Los Angeles Rams. I think y'all gonna beat the Rams. Tampa Bay. Y'all gonna beat them. Denver. Y'all gonna beat them. New York.
That's what we have the hardest time with. Tampa Bay.
Minnesota. Y'all gonna beat them.
When we playing Tampa Bay?
Tampa Bay is Sunday, September 29th.
We can't play in Tampa Bay, man. That would be the only upset because that man is heat. That heat down there. All our players out. You got to think about a real cold weather team. And in September, you go to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and it's humid down there.
Man,
yeah.
Our guys were cramping up so bad the year that we lost the playoff. Yeah, it's hard to play down in Tampa Bay. So I don't know. I don't know if that's one where you gotta lose that one. I will give it to Tampa Bay.
But I'm giving it to y'all. So. And Green Bay, I think y'all can beat Green Bay.
Oh yeah, we beat Green Bay twice last year.
I'm gonna say Detroit gonna beat y'all.
I don't think so.
And then
so you got to think about the teams that talk the noise. They circle on the calendar. And Green Bay, I mean not Green Bay, but Detroit begged for the game y'all got. Mm-hmm. They wrote the commissioner and wanted to play us week 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, they talked a lot of smack. So that game circle. So yeah, I don't think I think that'll be one of them 40 burgers because you remember Washington did the same thing. Mm-hmm. Washington after they beat us with Jalen Hurts hurt.
They said we want Dallas.
And they said when they come to Philly that they were gonna knock us out the playoffs and all kinds of stuff.
On Dallas when they beat y'all too. They was doing a chant.
Oh, they were.
Oh yeah.
After they had knocked Jalen Hurts out.
Mm-hmm. It was chanting we want Dallas.
No, but we
want Dallas after they had beat y'all.
Yeah, now Washington. Yeah, when I'm telling you, they're exposed. If everybody go back and look at that championship game, they'll see how to beat them. And then they go get Debo Sanders, and he fat as a porky pig.
Yeah, I don't like Debo anyway. I didn't like him in San Francisco. I'm gonna give y'all Dallas tomorrow again. I'm gonna give y'all Chicago. I'm gonna give y'all the Rams, Las Vegas, Washington. I'm gonna say y'all gonna split with Washington.
No.
I mean, I'm just saying that. So is that Washington?
Well, I'll say the only reason I say I get it. The first game, and we put them last game. Last game, we more likely probably gonna set our players if we already got the division locked up.
Y'all at Buffalo, December 29th. I'm gonna say y'all gonna lose this one.
To Buffalo?
Yeah. And then I say y'all will win Washington at home.
Buffalo don't have nothing for Josh Allen.
They're still pretty good enough.
They were pretty good last year. Now, but you remember they lost players.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got y'all at 13 and 4 this year.
Oh no.
That's why I got y'all. Who you got? So Dallas, I know you. That one.
I got
You got y'all beating Kansas City?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the only game I got of losing, if we lose,
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
So you ain't got y'all losing again? Hold up. They go Denver.
And if we wrap up the division week 18 and set the players, we might lose in Washington on the 18th, on that week 18. So I don't see us losing more than 3 games.
So you only got one now.
Well, I said Washington if we rest our players.
Okay, so we'll take Washington off, and then Buffalo.
I don't see us losing 17. 17 is too important. Week 17 might be the week to make for us to win the division.
So you got y'all only losing 2 games.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's on the iffy.
So that's 15 and 2. Okay.
Yeah, I think what we lost last year? 3?
Yeah, something like that.
We lost 2 in the beginning of the season. We beat Green Bay.
They got film on y'all now. It might be a little different this year.
You can have film on Saquon all you want to. But that's what I'm saying. The Eagles just pick your poison, bro. It's either you're going to try to stop the run and stack the box, and then you got AJ and Devontae one-on-one. Or if you try to keep your safeties high, then now Saquon's going to kill you.
We'll see.
And then if that get too tough, like I said, you got Dotson, and you got Dallas Goddard, and then you got Jalen Hurts' legs.
Yeah, I mean y'all stack roster, but man, you got to take it to attrition and stuff like that. It's gonna be some injuries somewhere, and it just we'll see how it pan out. But 15 and 2, that's pretty stout. Yeah, I got y'all at 13 and 4, which ain't no slouch.
It's gonna be a long, good season.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not too excited about it, man. With all that went on with the Cowboys, it's just. Today, this podcast was going to be upbeat, man. I was excited. The Cowboys playing the Philadelphia Eagles on week 1. I'm thinking there's a conspiracy. The NFL is rigged. They know something that we don't know. The Cowboys going to beat the Eagles, and it's going to turn the whole NFL season into a frenzy. That's not going to happen.
Man. If the Cowboys beat the Eagles,
Lamar, if they do.
If the Cowboys beat the Eagles, I'm telling you, it's a big plan going on.
Yeah.
I mean, it can happen. It can happen.
Yeah.
And the only way, man, it had to be a Vegas. If you see somebody betting crazy money on the Cowboys, if you see that line keep moving, yeah, that's why they call it any given Sunday.
Yeah,
any given Sunday.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, if the cards are stacked the way they're supposed to be stacked, there's no way the Cowboys, can beat the Eagles. I mean, especially with opening night in Philly, Super Bowl banner dropping. I mean, it's too much stuff.
I'm excited to see it. Unfortunately, I won't be here to see it. I'm leaving Wednesday. That's why we needed to go ahead and get this one out, and I won't be back until the following week. I would like to have came back and did a post on it, which I'm gonna do a post analysis on it.
It might be so bad you probably don't want to do it.
No, I'm gonna have to do it. See, that's the luxury you have. If the Eagles lose, I know you ain't coming back
No,
for the
definitely
post, but I still gotta do it. If the Cowboys lose, I still have to come back and do the post anyway because that's what I gotta do. But
no, if the Eagles lose, I'll show back up.
Yeah.
If the Eagles lose, I'll show back up.
So you're very, very welcome to come back either way. Like I say, I'll be back and then we probably can get together on, a day before. All we got to do is get it done before next Thursday and get it out. Or even next Sunday. We ain't got to meet the Thursday game, but yeah, come back and then we'll talk about what happened and we'll go from there, man. And I mean, you're always welcome to come back and sit down. Like I said, nice conversation. I just hate I'm on a down I'm on a down year, man. You got me now. You got me agreeing with you, and I don't like that.
But Jerry might have something in his sleeve. I mean,
Lamar, yeah, he played his ace.
He might take. He
trading Michael Parsons.
He still can trade those 2 first rounds for somebody right now.
He's not gonna do it. You want me to really let you know what I think Jerry got them 2 first round picks for? To try to get Arch Manning.
So that lets you know he don't have no confidence in Dak Prescott.
Well, Dak, this is 10 years. I mean, Lamar, it's every game is do or die for Dak at this point. I mean, ain't nobody gonna. We're not gonna even sit here and entertain that.
Then they just restructure his contract?
He got 2 more years. They did it about 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. They did CD last year.
So officially, the Dallas Cowboys are in a rebuild stage.
They'll rebuild.
And Jerry don't care. I'm telling you, Jerry does not
care. He's killing his fans, man. I'm telling you. I put the house on it, man. I'll be on one of them bridges down there probably in the next week or 2.
But the difference, like I said, people call Philly fans crazy, but the difference between the Dallas fan and the Eagle fan, with this Michael Parsons deal, with a Dak deal, y'all will go on the internet, burn y'all jerseys up.
Oh yeah.
And rant and rave.
We win 2
Cowboys trying to win 2 games, y'all be back in the store again buying jerseys. Yeah. And Jerry know that.
Yeah.
If the Eagles do some crazy stuff like that, them Eagle fans gonna be in the front of that building with picket signs, fire so and so.
Yep.
They gonna be delivering cheesecake with razor blades in them to the front office. Yep. I mean, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they crazy.
They make it known up there.
You know they was gonna whoop me and you. They won't whoop me. We went out to the hotel with Fletcher Cox. Yeah. Funny story. We went out there. Lamar came pick me up, and I came out the house with all cowboy gear on. I had a cowboy hat. It was kind of chilly, so I had on a cowboy hoodie. I had my cowboy pants on. I even put my cowboy shoes on. My custom shoes. I walked up in the Philly hotel, and boy, they was mad about it. Lamar Sway saved my life that night, but Fletcher Cox wasn't gonna let that happen to him. I mean, that's why I did it. It was funny, man. They was cursing me out, so they real crazy, but we had a good time that night. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. Good conversation. Like I say, you're welcome to come back. If they win, if they lose, I gotta do it regardless. Yeah. Win, lose, they can get blowed out by 100. I still gotta come back here and do my job. So, but thank you for coming back. Sitting with me. I actually have a gift for you for coming back. Just for saying thanks. For coming on the show. It's not much, but.
So you brought the same gift about you?
Oh, you brought me a gift too?
Well,
we're brothers. We think of it.
What we call it for is a bandwagon contract.
Oh no, but look what that's called. Y'all see that?
Why would I jump on a bandwagon of a route? I'm not getting on a sinking ship.
Look at that.
Why would I get on a sinking ship?
You know what it's going, right?
Exactly what it's going in. 513.
And there you have it. Hey, we came in this way, we leave it out the same way. Nothing changed. So, hey, y'all give it up for Mista Johnson. You want to shout out your business right quick?
Streamballs.com.
And get with him. About 11,000, 12,000 channels.
No, it's like, yeah. 16, 17,000. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Probably more than that.
Streamballs.com. I want to thank everybody for taking the time out to watch the show. If you're a new viewer, hit that subscribe button. We're going to get this channel going one way or the other. Like the content. If you enjoy watching it, throw a comment in there. Mr. Johnson is an Eagle fan. I would love to see my Cowboy people jump on there and give him a hard time, and I'm sure his Eagle buddies would do the same thing for me. So
if y'all do that, I will be back.
that's what we're trying to do, get him to come back, especially if the Eagles lose. So we'll shut it down right there. I'll see you guys. It'll be next week. It won't be right after the game. And hopefully Mr. Johnson to come back and talk with us. And then we'll go over what happened in that game, and we'll just move on from there. So we'll see you next week. Peace.